G'day everyone. So we've been MIA for a few days. We've actually been filming a photo video shoot for a couple of days for a company out just in Victoria here. We're just near Lake Tyrrell. We're actually just parked just outside Lake Tyrrell now, and I thought I'd just fly a drone, have a little look. But yeah, we're back on the road. We're going to catch up with our friends Cam and Court, which you've already seen in the previous videos. And then we're going to start heading towards Clare Valley and the Flinders. So we've got some really cool stuff coming up, and after that we're heading north right up to Kimberley and back. So exciting leg of the trip. Going through South Australia now, and there's obviously a lot of citrus fruit, and our friend that we're catching up with, Cam and Cord, she has an orange juicer in the car, so come on, we've got to get some oranges. Alright, so I've just pulled up here in Parachil in the Gorge after a pretty nice drive out the Savo. Cam and Court got to experience the Flinders Ranges magic. It was pretty cool at sunset.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The drive in on the highway when you got the mountains to your right, and the colours changing in sunset, the mountains turning purple. It's pretty amazing. It's definitely it never gets old for Holly and I. Every time Holly and I come out, we're just like, this is amazing.
I found it really breathtaking.
It is.
I was like, wow. I knew it was going to be pretty, but not quite that pretty.
Spectacular.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
Because in the middle of the day, if you're driving in, the shadows aren't really long on the creeks and crests, the peaks and crests of the mountain. So in the afternoon, it's just really nice long shadows. The colour's amazing, so it's really cool. We dropped into the prairie and had a beer.
Yep.
Caught up with our mates there. And now we're just going to set up, and we've just got a ragu that we actually cooked at home in the slow cooker, and we just had cryovac and frozen. So we're going to thaw that out, cook some garlic bread, get a fire going, and probably have a few beers. Celebrate.
Sounds perfect.
Do you have there delicious wine?
No, just a premium tawny.
Wow.
Bit of flesh. It's better than I remember. Never actually camped in the gorge before.
We haven't, have we?
No. It was really nice. We woke up at like 6 a.m. to the birds.
Alright, so had a really nice night's sleep, just had a quick brekkie then. Obviously, yeah, got some really nice shots this morning. It's hard to get a bad shot in the Flinders. So we're going to be doing Glass Gorge Road this morning, and we're going to head around to Knuckleena mine site and sort of around the central Flinders and back through to Blindman. So we've done that road before a couple of times, but it's such a nice ride. We wanted to show Cam and Court, and yeah, it's just a really good way to see the Flinders. So if you're in the area, I'd definitely recommend Glass Gorge Road and the Knuckleena mine site. So obviously just going to let the tyres down. Now, I'm sure you know if you've got four-wheel drive and you have to let all the tyres down, you're kneeling down, you got one of your tyre valves, to get the air out. It takes a while, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, and you sort of have to kneel down. And been wanting one of these for ages. This is Max Trax Indeflate. This will do two tyres at once, so you can do your front and your rear, and it will deflate them both at the same time. Or you can hook your air compressor up and you can inflate as well. So two at once, and you can just set it and sort of forget it and stand up and look at this main gauge, and just a little bit of convenience. And it does take a while when you've got 33s or even bigger tyres, and you've got, if you have a trailer and that, it takes ages to pump up the tyres, so it just makes it a bit better. Anyway, I'll do that. There's nothing else. Remember, it's just 4 speed. So obviously jumped into Camden Court's 79. So I think it's 2019 or late 18, I think, but brand new J-Max rear conversion.
What did he say?
What'd you say?
I was just talking to Courtney, telling her to sing to me. We got that music.
Yeah, J-Max conversion, so nice.
So we've
less mod cons compared to the 79, but it's got a lot of charm. I'll give it that. We're just talking about that. I was just mentioning that to Courtney.
So, by the sounds of it, Matt's loving our steering that we got in the Cruiser, which is good. But I don't know, I'm kind of liking the feel of this car. I feel like I'm definitely in Outback Australia. It's fun. It reminds me of being on a farm with an old dude, so.
Definitely adds to the experience.
But good rig. Worth all the photos, the street cred, and the hard work.
You definitely give your left leg a workout with a clutch compared to the Cruiser.
So we have swapped vehicles with Cam and Court, and Court's currently driving Elsie. She drives big machinery, so they both work in the coal mine, or in a coal mine up in Queensland, and she drives like massive trucks and stuff. So she'll be fine at Elsie.
Yeah, I want to see you go this bump here.
Bloody nailed it. Bloody nailed it.
It's good.
Not smooth at all.
Now, before everyone says the 79 is no good, I was in two-wheel drive and I was trying to avoid a tree to the right. In fact, I didn't really need to do that and took a really bad line and just fell into that hole and kept stalling it. And then Elsie was in low range, four-wheel drive, and Courtney took a way better line. Shows up to work when it wants to. Oh. Fucking legend. Without context, that whole sequence was a bit odd, but yeah. How's that taste, mate? Yeah, pretty good. What you doing?
Just having a snack. I'm better now, so Court got us these.
Yeah, run us through, Hol. What did you have? I don't think we've explained on camera.
I did so the day we turned up for the photo shoot that afternoon, I did mention that I had a bit of an upset stomach. Turns out, I don't know what I had, probably like a stomach bug or stomach virus or something, but it's kind of out of action for a good 3 days. Matt was kind enough to do the shoot we had planned with Navigator gear for the 2 days by himself, and I just stayed in a hotel room or motel room.
Poor thing.
And I was very lucky that we were close enough to a town, and also lucky enough that Matt is capable enough to do the shoot by himself, and he did a really good job.
Yeah, so we pulled up to camp today, just sort of a bit of a random spot off the track, but yeah, no, nice little spot. Yeah, all set up. Had a really good drive today.
We swapped cars.
Yeah, we swapped cars. So Cam and Court jumped into Elsie and drove Elsie for about I reckon about an hour and a bit.
Oh yeah, I fell in love.
Courtney fell in love with Elsie,
Weirdo.
Yeah, they really loved it, but obviously, yeah, no, we really liked 79 as well. It's really nice. So,
Yeah.
no, it was fun stopping cars for a bit. So,
We probably like half the day. I reckon almost half of
Yeah.
what we drove today we swapped cars for. We kept being like, do you want your car back? And they're like, no, we're happy. We're like, sweet. We're going to run back to
Sweet.
their car. It's so good.
It was
But
great. So I reckon we'll have a bit of a cook up tonight. I think we've got a little bit of a treat tonight actually for the cook up. Might be a Matt's Camp Cooking show. It's back. It's been a couple of years, I think. Cam?
Cannot wait for Matt's Camp Cooking. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Cam's going to be my assistant. My lovely assistant.
It's Matt's Camp Cooking show.
Alright, welcome to another Matt's Camp Cooking show. We're in the Flinders here. Got my mate Cam. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
So we've got an absolute treat tonight. So I've got two camp cooking books in the car. First one here is Fighter 4 from Harry Fisher. You might know him. Does a few things online every now and then. Couldn't find anything remotely delicious in there. Photos, average. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Oh, look, it looks nice.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it does.
Well,
Personally. No, I don't, anyway, nothing's delicious in it. It's all disgusting. It looks way overly complicated. So we've moved on to Jack and Reg Absalom's Outback Cooking in the Camp Oven. Now, I know these guys are like old-time legends. Can I just say quickly, it says here over 100,000 copies sold. I know Harry sold like a couple of these. I know it's not 100,000.
couldn't give you a number.
Pretty sure it's not 100,000, so this must be better. Anyway, so we've actually picked one tonight already, haven't we? We've actually already prepared. We'll have a
It was
look.
hard.
It was hard. I'll run you through a couple of the, so we've got yabby cocktails, yabby kebabs. What were some of your favourites in here? Oh, this is one of my favourites. The roux shooters omelette. The ingredients are 3 eggs, salt and pepper and butter. And that's it. This is actually probably one of my favourite recipes. It's called a quick hot meal. And this is dead set what it says in the book. Cold cooked meat, any type, gravy, water, corn flour, hot sauce. And that's it. Why would you mess around with all that rubbish when you can just have something with literally one ingredient and just 2 ingredients for the gravy?
He struck gold there. I don't know how he came up with that.
So what are we cooking tonight?
Look, out in the nature, out in wilderness, you've got to use what's around you.
You do have to, just to survive.
Just to survive.
Just to survive. We've chosen the Lightning Ridge galah soup. The ingredients are 3 galahs. Luckily Cam's a crack shot, as you saw before. And we just cryovac the galah here. So as you can see, just labelled it corn galah. Any diced vegetables, which we've got sugar, which comes from sugarcane, which is a vegetable. We've got the cloves, which came from plant, that's a vegetable. And then the onion, which is optional. Corn flour, which is probably optional. And salt and pepper, which is probably optional as well. So we'll probably just get started.
Bit of malt vinegar to taste.
All right, run us through it, Cam.
We're just going to bang it all in the pot and put heat under it.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. That's how easy.
Look, if you, that no recipe in Harry's book will be that quick. No. Well, let's get it started.
Let's get going.
So run us through what you're doing here, mate.
Look, peeling the onion.
Yep.
Not everyone does it, but it's a hot tip. I found it to be quite useful.
Definitely a lot tastier. Definitely a lot better. Right, good.
A couple of cloves.
Yep.
Maybe a pinch. Some people don't like them, I like them.
So is there anything in particular you look for when you choose your galah?
Plump. Usually,
Extra pink. The pinker the better, I find.
yeah, and the slower one to leave the branch.
The slowest.
Yeah. If you spook them,
Full as a good.
yeah, full as a good. It's been eaten well.
All
Yeah.
right. Yep. What do we got here?
Probably about, say, I don't know, half a cup of malt vinegar.
It's pretty gourmet.
We'll need a bit of salt. Not a lot.
That's the taste.
That
Yep.
is the
I
taste.
like salt.
And then some brown sugar. Probably a good spoonful of that.
Wow.
And that's literally
And we just put the galah on.
it. Galah goes in,
Corn galah.
fill it up with water, bang it on,
That's the soup.
and just come back in, say, I don't know, an hour.
Beautiful. And then we actually better get dinner
A
on.
few pirate lights.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, a couple of bars.
Bloody handy it. Cry back in that galah.
That was good. Keep it fresh. Even though you got it fresh today. It's a really nice bit of galah.
Yeah, you don't often see him with that fat cat very often.
Why is that?
Oh, they just don't get that plump, except the Lightning Ridge.
Except the
That's
lightning
the
ring.
only place you get them that fat.
Yeah, there. Beautiful.
Top him up with water. Bob's your uncle.
Wow, there we have it, guys. Another great recipe on Matt's Game Cooking Show. We're actually going to do a damper as well tonight. Maybe we'll run you through that. Probably not. Probably can't be bothered at this stage. But we're going to cook some dinner and just enjoy ourselves out here in beautiful Flinders Ranges. Thank you. Buy Jack and Reg Absalom's camp cooking book. Maybe this guy's as well if you want to get real complicated and technical. Bit of merch, go into his shop and buy it. Beautiful. Cheers.
Cheers. He's not a bad bloke.
Sorry about that, Harry. We really do like your stuff, mate. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. See you in the next one. Cheers.